It never reached the same heights as the like of Star Trek and Star Wars, but Stargate still managed to carve out a place for itself in the crowded science fiction genre. The franchise titular devices make Stargate stand out among the many space-themed sci-fi properties of the day. In today's video, let's take a look back at the stars of the movie with us.
J. Davidson as Ra. Jay made his film debut in 1992, and 2 years later he was cast as Ra, a powerful alien in human form in Stargate. Then he was 26 years old. However, Jay was not interested in the fame that the roles brought him. He retired from acting afterwards. Jay became more involved in modeling and has since worked on several high-profile photo shoots, in addition to working as a fashion stylist in Paris. He is now 54 years old. Carlos Lauchu as Anubis. Anubis, the captain of his personal guard, was played by the American actor Carlos Lauchu, who was then 33 years old. During his short-lived acting career, Carlos Lauchu was in the movies Spy Hard, Sutures, and The Silencers. Now, at the age of 61, he resides in Los Angeles, California, and is the principal of the Science Academy STEM Magnet School in Los Angeles. Djimon Hounsou as Horus. Djimon Hounsou began his career appearing in music videos. Then he made his film debut in 1990. In 1994, he, then 30, played Horus, a personal guard of Ra. After this film, he earned widespread recognition for his role as Sink in the Steven Spielberg film Amistad 1997. Besides, Hounsou is also a regular actor appearing in MCU movies. Now 58, Hounsou is working on set of the upcoming film Shazam! Fury of the Gods, released in 2023. James Spader as Dr. Daniel Jackson. Dr. Daniel Jackson, an archaeologist and linguist, is one of the well-known eccentric characters played by James Spader, who was then 34 years old. Compared to James's roles in films, his television roles gains much more popularity. Now 62, James currently stars as high-profile criminal turned FBI informant Raymond Reddington in the NBC crime drama The Blacklist 2013 to present, for which he has earned 2 Golden Globe Awards nominations. Mili Avital as Sha'uri. Having been known as a talented actress at her motherland Israel, Mili started building her career in Hollywood in 1994. And a year later, she was cast as Sha'uri, the daughter of Kasuf in the film Stargate. At that time, she was 22 years old. Now 50, Mili is still active in acting in both countries. Recently, she's appeared on the show Next Stop, which is a comedy show about cultural conflicts in the startup world. Alexis Cruz as Skaara. The American actor Alexis Cruz started his career in 1985, but it was not until 1994, when he was 20, he was cast as Skaara, the son of Kasuf and brother of Sha'uri in the film Stargate. He was more known by the audience. At the same time, he gained spotlight for his appearance in the TV series Touched by an Angel. Now Alexis is 48 years old and mostly appears on small screen. Besides an actor, he also works as a writer, film director, and producer. Erick Avari as Kasuf. Before arriving in Los Angeles in 1991, Erick Avari's extensive work on stage garnered him praise from theater critics across America. In 1994, at the age of 42, the Indian-American actor Erick Avari played Kasuf, the local leader of the people living in a city near the Stargate, and the father of Sha'uri and Skaara. Now the prolific actor is 70 years old and mainly working as an occasional actor. Richard Kind as Dr. Gary Myers, researcher studying the Stargate. The American actor and comedian Richard Kind is a well-known actor in the 1990s thanks to his role as Dr. Mark Devano in the sitcom Mad About You 1992 to 1999, 2019. In the film, he played Dr. Gary Myers, a researcher studying the Stargate. At that time, he was 38 years old. Now, at the age of 66, Richard Kind mostly works as a voice actor. Ray Allen as Dr. Barbara Shore, a researcher studying the Stargate. Ray Allen, professionally known as Ray Allen, was an American actress of stage, film, and television, director, and singer, and also opened her own drama schools and was an acting coach. Her career spanned some 70 years and 8 decades. She attended Stargate as Dr. Barbara Shore, a researcher studying the Stargate. She was then 68 years old. On April 6, 2022, Ray Allen died in her sleep at the age of 95 in Woodland Hills, CA. Viveca Lindfors as Dr. Catherine Langford. Viveca Lindfors, a film star of Sweden, came to Hollywood in 1946 after being signed by Warner Bros. Then she appeared on more than 100 films, including Stargate, where she was cast as Dr. Catherine Langford, the civilian leader of the Stargate project. She was then 74 years old. In 1995, after a year the film was released, Lindfors died from complications of rheumatoid arthritis at the age of 74 in Uppsala. French steward as Lieutenant Louis Ferretti. The Stewart toured in regional theater for 7 years before breaking into television with his first role in a TV series in 1991. Then he was cast in several films before landing the role as Lieutenant Louis Ferretti, a member of O'Neill's team in Stargate. At that time, he was 30 years old. Now, he is 58 years old and recently appeared on the sitcom Raven's Home. Christopher John Fields as Lieutenant Freeman. As an actor, Christopher John Fields just appeared in several movie projects in which includes Stargate, where he played Lieutenant Freeman, a member of O'Neill's team when he was 38 years old. Besides an actor, he is also a Los Angeles-based director and teacher. He is the artistic director of the award-winning Echo Theater Company, a theater he founded in 1997. Now he is 66 years old. John Diehl as Lieutenant Colonel Charles Kowalski. The American actor was known for his work in avant-garde theater. Diehl has performed in more than 140 films and television shows, including Stargate, where he played Lieutenant Colonel Charles Kowalski, O'Neill's second-in-command at the age 44. Now John is 72 years old. His latest appearance is on the film Armageddon Time, which was released in October 2022. Kurt Russell as Jack O'Neill. Kurt Russell started acting at the age of 12, and then he quickly rose to stardom in the late 1960s. After he joined the Walt Disney Company, where he starred as Dexter Riley in films, Kurt was widely recognized by audience and then became the studio's top star of the 1970s. He attended Stargate as the main character named Jack O'Neill, a career U.S. Air Force Special Operations officer. He was then 43. Now, at the age of 71, Kurt Russell is still acting. He's recently worked on the upcoming series Godzilla and the Titans.
What do you think about our video today? Leave a comment to let us know, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe to support us. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the upcoming videos on Top 10 Famous channel.